the pastor of the Presbyterian Church. He was actually responsible for me getting involved in Oakland Chinatown. During that time, he was a pastor. He was very much interested in the welfare of Chinatown back in the late 1960s. Frank Ma, the pastor of Presbyterian Church here, saw the new immigrant that they really needed housing, they need medical care. So he called me to one of my friends, but he knew I was involved in the community work, and he knew I was a physician. So he asked me to come up here to start providing some health care for the immigrant here in the early 1970s. And he started with a little clinic on top of 10th and Harrison, a little apartment up there. And he called me several times. I said, yeah, I was busy, and I was starting off my practice. I just finished medical school, was doing my internship and residency at Highland and whatnot. And it's just starting off. But I said, come down and take a look anyway. So I came down and looked at it. And I saw what was going on. I said, gee, you guys need some help. I said, yeah. And the name of that clinic was Asian Health Services. So I got involved in it and served, first giving some lectures on some of the health needs. Because a lot of immigrants do not know Western medicine, and they do not understand. They don't know anything about Western medicine. A lot of illnesses, don't know where to go. So that clinic served that purpose, and Frank Morrow helped start that. And he asked me to help him because I was from the medical community. And so anyway, Dr. Su Chan, who's still there now, was the only physician at that time. So I set up a panel of specialists for her to call, and we came down and helped her out once in a while. You have to separate into one part administrative, the other one's is the doctor treating patient. They're two separate entities. That's the way the clinic should be run. So I helped them set up that administrative part and the medical part. The medical part was Dr. Su Chan at that time. And the administrative side, they were looking around for an administrator. They were checking all around looking for somebody who have the capacity to be administrator. One day I was sitting there waiting for the meeting to start, so I was looking at a bunch of gals working on posters. And there was one gal who was particularly vocal, but she knew what she was doing. She was telling other people what to do and how to do it. So when the meeting started, I said, look, you don't have to look too far. You got a gal there that knows what she's doing, and she have the ability to tell people what to do. Yeah, I said, but I don't know what's her name. What's her name? Her name was Sherry Hirota. And so I put her name down, and she was selected as administrator. And she's still the administrator, Sherry. We raised funds for equipment for Asian Health Services, and we set up a program for drugs because they don't have money to buy the medication and things of that sort. And we give lectures, tell people about their health needs and what they have to do, let them know what Western medicine is. Those are some of the stuff that we have been doing since 1977. The other thing that we did was that we try to encourage people to come back to Chinatown to work physician-wise. So we give our scholarship to medical students and tell them to come back to Chinatown to practice.